Hello friends, my name is Dante, and just a few days ago I uploaded my Verdugo door-only video, and I didn't think much of it. I thought it would get 200 to 300 views like most of my challenge videos get. But Kodaku decided to write an article on me, then another website did. I was trending on 9gag. IGN in Brazil wrote something on me. A dozen different websites or more must have wrote something about me, and now I'm known as the Master of Horror Games and the John Wick of Gaming. My videos all together on my other channel and my main channel got hundreds of thousands of views, and at the time of me recording this, we just passed by 1,000 subscribers with my main Verdugo video at 32,000 views in just 5 days. Guys, honestly I'm speechless. I can't thank you guys enough, and to all of the new subscribers, welcome. But I'm gonna make a separate video on this tomorrow, and then I also have to make my 1,000 subscriber special with the face reveal and the Q&A, so stick around for that. I've been looking forward to this moment for years, and you know we're gonna be celebrating hard. But getting back into it, we all know what you guys are really here for. Can you kill the chainsaw guy in Resident Evil 4 with only an egg? I know, it sounds crazy. It sounds insane. But that's what my channel is all about, baby. I know you guys have lots of questions right now, like, can you even kill an enemy with an egg? How many eggs would it take to kill him? Where will you even get enough eggs to test this? I'll be answering all of these questions and more. And yes, okay, I know his real name is Dr Salvador, but I'm going with Chainsaw Guy because that's how I roll. Now yeah, it's cool and all that I killed the chainsaw guy with only a door, but only losers kill people with doors. Cool guys kill people with eggs. Could you imagine if we actually killed a chainsaw guy with only an egg? He'd be so embarrassed. If I can pull this off, I will officially cross over into the gaming god territory where I shall live out the rest of my days. Now, there's a few different areas we'll be dipping our toes into. We've got our newest test subject, Gerald, which you guys might remember from one of my very first Resident Evil 4 videos. We've got the farm, the grandest battle of the century, the second grandest battle of the century, bullying a couple of friends, and finally, the grandest battle of the century, aka trying to kill the final boss, Saddler, egg only. And I'm saying this right now, guys, I did kill the chainsaw guy with a single egg, but you need to watch the entire video to see how I figured it out and the tests I had to do along the way, so stick around. Okay, so first things first, where am I getting all of these eggs from? Did the president send me along with 8 dozen cartons of eggs to help me save his daughter? Did Leon lay a few himself? No. I have 2 words for you. Farm Simulator. That's right. If you're a little smarty like me, you'll know that a man by the name of Random Vengeance Gaming has a video on how to get infinite eggs in Resident Evil 4. If you want to watch his video, I'll link it in the description below. In the video, he uses it as a way to get infinite money because you can sell the eggs to the merchant. But I have a different plan in mind. I'm going to collect a full case of eggs, do a few tests, and then rush into battle headfirst against Dr. Salvador himself. So using this man's video, I was able to get a full case of eggs, no cheats and no hacks, in about half an hour. Christ man, thinking about it now, why am I even bothering with this rescue mission? With the amount of eggs I'm getting on a daily basis, I can just start my own egg business. It ain't much, but it's honest work. And by the way, I'm letting you guys know this, I'm bringing an infinite hand cannon with me just to get me through the unimportant enemies. This isn't an egg-only playthrough, I'm only using eggs against certain enemies. And no, the hand cannon isn't a modded gun. Some other guy was saying my Chicago typewriter in the Chainsaw Guy door video was a mod, and everyone was calling him a dumbass. As funny as it was, chill out guys, it was an honest mistake, but I do appreciate y'all standing up for me. You get these guns after beating the game and hopping into the New Game Plus, which is what I did. Okay, now that that's cleared up, let's test out if eggs can even kill enemies. Unfortunately, Richard has already had his share of pain and torture. We're gonna let him rest now. Well, I don't see why we can't shatter his knee just once for old time's sake. Now, I shit you not, this actually happened to me randomly as I went through this part for the first time. Richard was at the door waiting for me and he refused to come near me. Instead, he sat there holding the door open. What the hell? I couldn't believe this actually happened. I think the AI is waking up, guys, and Richard is going to be their leader. The AI is getting smarter. The AI is getting stronger. The AI is rebelling. To get him unstuck, I blew up his buddy's head right beside him, and that seemed to get him moving. But I couldn't kill Richard. Not again. We will let him rest. It's Gerald's turn. Gerald? Gerald? Oh, there he is. Now, Gerald, you've been a good boy, but all heroes have to die, and I'd rather you die a hero than live long enough like me to become the villain. Be free! Gerald? Oh god, the fishies ate him! We will toss many eggs into the water to show our respects. Okay, let's try that again. First time didn't go so well. This time I threw egg after egg at Gerald. It went on forever, me just throwing an egg at him screaming in absolute pain as the eggshell shattered into his eyeballs, rinse and repeat. I used up all of my eggs on him with nothing to show for it. This is gonna be a problem. I went back to the farm to question the chickens on this, but they weren't talking. I was so fed up at this point that I was willing to try anything. So I threw an egg at a chicken and it died. How poetic. The chicken killed by its own creation. I pity you, chicken. So I tested this out on other animals like the crows, and I noticed that there's a special animation for throwing an egg at a crow. Amazing. And yes, don't worry guys, I risked my life to save the little dog in the beginning of the game. I'm not a monster. Oh yeah, and I also slaughtered the entire village with a fully automatic submachine gun. So wait, if I can kill a chicken with an egg, does that mean I can kill the merchant with an egg? I have to test this out. He doesn't seem impressed. Here I arrived at the swamp. Dante?
What are you doing in my swamp?
Holy Christ, I think we just killed a guy using only 2 eggs. Yes, okay, it was extraordinary circumstances, but technically I killed him egg only. This is a great first step. By the way, if you guys are enjoying this video, please click the like button as that helps me to grow my channel and reach more people. Okay, so next we meet Ashley. She's a sweet little thing, you know? I've always liked her, but for the greater good, we have to egg her. It doesn't kill her per se, but listening to her, moan kills my soul. Okay, enough of that. This is a kids-friendly channel. Now, before we get to the chainsaw guy, we need to journey into the basement of a shirtless man to see if we can egg him to death. I tried using eggs on every enemy throughout the playthrough, and when I tested out my egg throwing arm on this boy, he screamed in pain. Wait, was the Gyaradore's weakness this whole time chicken eggs? I had to test this out. So I brought him down to the least amount of health I could and threw 100 eggs at the guy. Unfortunately, it didn't kill him. All it did was torture this man until he met his inevitable death. Oof. Well, it was worth a shot. And then Ashley is supposed to get trapped in the dungeon so that the guys in the tractor can pummel her. So I did the manly thing and tried to save Ashley's life and give my own instead. I egged her all the way back past the gate. I won't call myself a saint, but I come pretty goddamn close. It didn't actually work out and we both just teleported into position anyway. But now Ashley was soaked with the insides of 20 eggs exploding on her face. Well, it was worth a shot! Okay guys, I think I've postponed it long enough. I tried to get that watch time out of you, tried to get you to stick around as long as possible, but it ends here. Now I will be showing you how I killed the chainsaw guy with only a single egg. So here's the deal. I was minding my own business, you know? I blew open Richard number 2's door, murdered him without even thinking about it, blew open the outside door because we don't need that shit anymore, murdered the men defending Dr. Salvador, and went at it. And by the way, to all the skeptics in the comments, Dr. Salvador gets killed with 1 infinite hand cannon bullet, so no, I didn't shoot him to lower his health. There were 1 or 2 people in my last video who were like, I wonder how many times he shot him before he killed him with the door. Even though I clearly had the full 14-minute proof video showing I used nothing but a door. But literally 99% of you guys were super positive and supportive, and you guys even defended me, so I thank you for that. Anyway, like I was saying, I walked up to the chainsaw man and tried to capture him. Pikachu, I choose you! Oh god, guys, it didn't work. Professor Oak lied to me. So instead, I resorted to throwing an egg into this man's eye holes, and while he was blinded, using my karate skills to absolutely destroy him. And I repeated this over and over again, using more than 50 eggs until he was dead. Feeling unstoppable, I walked off into the sunset, egg in hand, and not a worry in the world. What? Huh? You think you can hurt me? I just destroyed your little chainsaw man up. Ooh. So here's the thing, you can look at it as, oh cool, Dante killed the chainsaw guy with only eggs, which would be true. Or you can also look at it as, what the frick man, Dante used eggs, sure, but he also used his feet. He used his melee attacks. Both points of views are correct. But like I said, I did kill a chainsaw guy with only a single egg. And here's how I did it. I was walking through the mines like any other person, egg in hand, and egg in my back pocket. And that's when I spotted him. All the guys were scared of him and they wanted me to talk to him, so that's what I did. I tried to have a civil discussion with him, maybe throw an egg or two at him to scare him off, but he got furious and went for me. Now, I never backed down in a fight, but I felt the need to back up as he chased me within arm's reach with a chainsaw. As he had me with my back against the wall, I had no choice but to throw an egg at him in self-defense, I swear. As the egg hit his leg, he lost his balance and fell down into the mine's endless cave system. Guys? I just killed the chainsaw guy with a single egg. I just killed the chainsaw guy with a single egg! Oh my god. And I thought the door was impressive. Yes, funnily enough, I tested this out before this part, and any enemies that are near a cliff, when an egg is thrown at them, will fall into the cliff and die. On normal difficulty, at least. I single-handedly took out a whole gang of ravenous, murdering villagers with nothing but a dozen eggs. Who would win? A crazy chainsaw-wielding psycho, or one eggy boy? Before you guys leave, because I answered the video's main question, watch until the end because I have a few more funny egg tactics you probably don't know about, and I even tried to kill the final boss, Saddler, with only eggs. So I did try using eggs on the Verdugo, because who knows, maybe eggs are his secret weakness that nobody knows about. But no, eggs do nothing. Huh. For some reason I expected that to work. Okay, so doors are a good weapon to use against him, but not eggs. Got it. And guys, I have to talk about how hilarious some of Leon's animations were while he was holding an egg. Did you think it was funny that he carries an egg in his back pocket? That's nothing compared to some of the stuff he does. While I was playing, I arrived at the laser part. There's nothing too special about it, you know? Leon does his normal stuff, dodges killer lasers, breaks the laws of physics, blah blah blah, boring! But look, this time he's dodging lasers while holding an egg. Oh! Oh my god! How'd he do that without breaking the egg? Look at him go! Look at him go! Oh my god! Leon got through that entire sequence without so much as a crack on the egg's surface. I mean, I'm not gay, but that right there is enough to turn any man. But that's not all. When Leon is fighting the U3 creature in the crates, he comes to the end of the final crate ready to jump, and look. He's holding onto a little egg the whole time. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Run, Leon, he wants the egg! Run before he gets it! If it's one thing I learned during this playthrough, it's that everyone, even bloodthirsty monsters, want a little taste of your eggs. Unfortunately, Krauser is immune to eggs. You can break them open on his face, but other than that, they're pretty useless. Frigging lame! And finally, we come to Saddler, the thickest boy of them all. Now, before I continue on, I do want to credit Soulless Human on YouTube for a video he made 5 years ago attempting to kill Saddler egg only. I always do research for my videos to see if anyone beat me to it, and Soulless Human did beat me to Saddler. I'll leave the link to his video in the description below. Anyways, luckily for us, Saddler's eyes are weak to eggs being thrown at them. How do you like your eggs, Saddler? Scrambled? Or sunny side up? Ah! Every time an egg shatters on the retina, Saddler goes down long enough for us to ride him like a horse and plunge a knife into his mouth eye. That's officially the weirdest sentence I've ever said in my entire life. It did take me a while to master this part, and I did have to keep restarting, but I noticed that hitting Saddler's eyes with eggs twice made them explode and disappear. Frigging amazing! I repeated this until all of his 4 eyes were destroyed, but there was a problem. He was still coming at me. I didn't know what else to try other than throwing an egg into his mouth eye. This actually worked and he went down. And I did this twice, which is when Ada got fed up with me using only eggs on an unstoppable monster, screamed, "Use this!" and threw me down a red rocket launcher to use. And you know how it goes. We use the rocket launcher on him, do a few backflips to impress Ashley, and beat the game. Now sure, you can say I didn't kill Saddler with only eggs. I see your point of view. But all I brought with me into the battle were a couple dozen eggs. Also, an infinite hand cannon, but that's besides the point. I didn't use my knife at all other than the obvious eye stabbing animation. I didn't use any cranes, and I didn't use any guns. Just eggs. Also, the rocket launcher is needed to kill Saddler no matter what you do. So did I kill Saddler egg only? I kind of did and I kind of didn't at the same time. And of course, Ashley and I rode off into the sunset and we returned home with a few dozen more eggs than I thought we'd have. When mom asks you to go to the store to pick up some eggs, am I right? So, can you kill the chainsaw guy in Resident Evil 4 with only an egg? Hell yes you can! Which is surprising because I honestly didn't think this would work before trying it. Saddler didn't really die egg only now that I think about it, but it came close. The only real creature the egg can kill with the egg's damage alone is a chicken. How ironic. But the fact remains, I did kill the chainsaw guy with only a single egg. And by the way, to all of my fans out there, this is for you. I've been saying for a little while now that at 1,000 subscribers, I'd do a face reveal. And I didn't lie. I even bought a super nice camera so that you guys can see my beautiful face and all the right details. I've been looking forward to this day for so long, and now we finally made it here. I did not think we'd get this far this fast. I was hoping to hit 1,000 subs by Christmas, if I was lucky. And here we are with summer not even being over yet, completely blasted over the 1K mark. My face reveal will be my next video, which is going up tomorrow or the next few days or something like that. And I'm also doing a Q&A. So here's what I want you guys to do. Comment your original thoughts on this video. Did you think it was crazy? Did you think the chainsaw guy could only be killed with an egg? Whatever your comment for this video is, go for it. But I also want you to leave another comment below in the form of a question. You can have up to 3 questions, just make sure you keep them in the same comment so my video doesn't get too flooded with comments. Your questions can be anything. Some examples are my age, the country I live in, how old I am, the reason I started YouTube, my inspirations, how long I've been on YouTube, my social security number, anything. They can be funny or serious, just go for it. I'll also be shouting out some of my best supporters and a great YouTube friend of mine who helped me get to where I am. I will not be shouting out people's channels or videos. If you guys ask me to do that, I will be deleting your comment. Don't ask for a shout out. And don't feel bad if you aren't mentioned. I'll only be mentioning a few people who have been super supportive or who have been with the channel for a while, so there's a good chance you won't get picked. Okay, other than that, the next video is gonna be hella fun, guys. I can't wait. And honestly, I didn't think I'd be doing it this soon at all. Jesus, I'm not ready. If you guys enjoyed this video, subscribe to me as I make a new Resident Evil challenge gaming video every week. And make sure to click on the bell icon or else you pretty well aren't subscribed to me. Just make sure you click that bell. Thanks for watching, and I'll catch all of you honeys in my next video. Be there or be square.